If you wouldn't mind standing right here by him. Okay, what I want you to do is turn around, place your hands on your back.
Look, you don't have to do all of that.
You pull away from me.
Behind your back.
This is why y'all, this is why.
Hey, back up. Back up. Fuck off. Go ahead and tase him.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you ever wanted to know how a sovereign citizen would behave after being pulled over by police following a road rage incident, then this is the video for you. Yes, this is a father and son duo who get involved in an incident where the driver admits to punching a man who cussed at him to teach him a lesson for cutting him off. But the charges start to pile up for both father and son when the police try to arrest the father. Get your popcorn ready for this one.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey, how are you, man? Hey, I'm definitely with the sheriff's office. Were you guys just involved in an altercation or maybe a road rage incident with somebody?
Yeah, that bastard was a road rager.
Okay, alright. Would you mind step out with me real quick? Just talk to me so I can get your side of the story?
But I can talk to you right here.
Well, I'm asking you to step out, okay? So you can step out or I can help you out. It's your choice.
We're investigating crime,
Listen, you don't have the right to put your hands on me. I'm talking to you.
Nobody's going to put their hands on you.
I'm cooperating. I'm talking.
Okay, and I'm asking you to step out so I can talk to you.
I'm not going to step out of my vehicle for what?
Do you have your ID, sir?
I sure do.
Okay, let me see it, please.
Let me get my video going.
Okay, get your video going.
Yeah, you get your video going, because what it captures is going to be comedy gold. Not sure you'll see it that way, but that's what this is.
53, keep an eye on your traffic. I'll be out with 132-year-old.
192 02153. So you want to tell me what's going on then?
I was turning coming from the beach. I was getting over in the left lane. This asshole speeds around me and cusses at me. So I come over here to McDonald's and I tell him, I said, look, you were behind me. You were following me. So that means you need to wait to see what I'm going to do before you try to speed around me. He got in the far left lane, so I got in the far left lane behind him. And I came over and I asked him, I said, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? And he started.
Okay.
Just that simple.
So
he was behind me.
Because he's cussing at you, you punched him in the mouth.
And I'm going to tell you why. It's because from here forward, y'all going to learn to respect what we are on Earth.
Wow, okay, first of all, that sounds like an admission right there. And secondly, there is absolutely no justification for punching anyone in the mouth. And the last thing you will get for it is respect.
That shit was uncalled for. I was in front of him, so that means that wherever I go, if he's behind me, he needs to wait until I decide where I'm going to go.
Go ahead.
Oh right, so cussing is uncalled for, but violence is okay. Cussing crosses the line for you, but punching someone in the mouth doesn't. You seem to have your priorities back to front, buddy. Are these the type of values you teach your son?
I was getting in the lane, the only left lane that was open. He was trying to speed around me to get to the far left lane. That lane wasn't even open yet, just to get to fucking McDonald's. And he came beside us and just started cussing at us. I was like, okay. I came over here to the lot and I asked him, I said, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? And I said, you gonna look fucking.
Where was he standing when you punched him? Was he like at your window?
He was sitting in his car right here. I walked over to the car and I asked him, I said, look, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? You were behind me and you had to wait until I moved, and whatever I did, you decide what you're going to do after that. He started cussing. He said, well, you need to learn how to fucking drive. I said, well, you're gonna learn how to respect what I am on Earth. And what I stand for on Earth right now, y'all better stop messing with us. Y'all better stop messing with us. That guy, he got judged today. And if you knew who I was, you would know why he got judged. And if you knew the shit that he was into before this incident, this day, everything happens for a reason. Nothing.
Is somebody out with him over there?
Oh dear, a sovereign citizen with delusions of grandeur. Now that's a recipe for disaster. By the way, what happens with that everything happens for a reason line when you cop a load of charges and go to jail? Look, the moment you decide to put your hands on another person, you've lost. If you feel the need to resort to violence, you've lost the battle. End of.
Everything happens for a reason. And y'all need to stop getting involved in people's personal business, because all that does is just create more situations where people don't have to take responsibility for the shit they do.
You understand when you make contact with somebody, it's considered a battery. So we got the call, so we have to investigate it. And that's what we're here to do.
Look, he verbally abused me, so that's battery.
Okay. Would you write a statement on saying what happened?
I'm not, listen, I'm not getting involved with y'all. We handle that ourselves. We're two grown fucking men. We don't need to be policed. We don't need to be controlled.
Well,
we are not in preschool.
Yes, sir.
We're two grown men.
I appreciate
I handled my business like I was supposed to.
I appreciate your opinion on the matter, but he has a different opinion.
Okay,
and as a man, he can
okay,
have that.
and whatever his opinion is, if he wants to write down stuff for y'all, then he can. I don't have to do that.
Spoken like a true sovereign citizen. Unless, of course, the roles are reversed, then he'd be running to the cops quicker than you can say, I'm travelling, not driving.
I'm not getting involved with y'all. I'm telling you what you want to know.
Okay.
I'm cooperating with you, but I'm not getting out of my car.
Okay.
I'm not writing nothing down. All I had to do was deal with him. That was my problem. I dealt with it, and that's it.
009.
Okay. Are there any weapons in the vehicle? Any guns, knives, grenades, anything like
I
that?
am a spiritual being. I don't do no smoking, no drinking. I don't need no guns. I don't need none of that stuff.
It's just a yes or no. I just want to know if you got any weapons in the car. That's all I'm looking
no
for.
drugs, no guns, no alcohol, no nothing.
Okay, perfect. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, but let's still give you a drug and alcohol test just to be sure though, right? Because things don't seem to be adding up. You know, like the elevator doesn't reach the top floor. Also, remember that he said he doesn't have any weapons in the vehicle, because that's not the case, as we'll see later in the video.
You from Virginia?
Yes, I
What
am.
brings you down here?
I'm camping. My son and I retired, and we came down
Okay.
here for peace.
You retired military?
I was in the military, but I retired.
What branch of the military?
Navy.
Navy? Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
How many years you spent in the Navy?
I was in 2 years, and I ran a business. Well, I ran several businesses. 16 years. I was
Okay.
a realtor. I had a commercial cleaning business and a landscape and lawn care business.
Okay.
I retired so I can go on a spiritual journey.
Okay.
This is the type of shit that I'm dealing with. So that's
I got nothing against your spiritual journey, man.
I deal with all this stuff. I dealt with the problem. I already fixed that. If he ain't man enough to do that for himself, that's his problem.
Okay.
If he wants to run around cussing at people and being mad at people because that little baby can't have his way, then he gets what he is. Period.
Well, I think this guy needs to request a refund from whoever sold him this spiritual journey, because clearly it's not working, especially if a few hurty words can send you over the edge like this. Anyway, we're at the point now where he educates the cop on the law.
Okay, well, that's not always the way the law sees it, though. You understand that, right?
And let me tell you something about your law. If you go back and actually study your law, none of these laws
I studied my law.
they have expired. The statute of limitations on all American laws have already expired.
Good.
In 20 years from 1776. All of them. And furthermore, how are we as citizens on land operating in maritime law?
Wow, so all laws have expired because of the statute of limitations? Because you say so? Yeah, as if. I guess that would be handy for you if that was the case. Unfortunately, it's not, and neither is your conspiracy about maritime law. Anyway, at least he isn't dumb enough to use the no victim, no crime line sovereign citizens usually trot out about now, seeing as there is a potential victim in this situation.
Okay, all right, well, let me go ahead and step out the vehicle for me.
I'm not getting out of my
What's your name, sir?
What did I do?
Can I get your name?
I gave you my ID. You got my
Hey,
ID.
this is what we're going to do. We're going to get you out of the car. We're going to talk to them, get his side of the story.
Why do I gotta get out of my car to talk to him? Is he out? Look, I'm not going to, because you guys are going too far with this.
No,
You're going too far. I am not doing anything to anybody.
I'm trying to be cordial. We're trying to expect you to be cordial.
What you want to do is control me. I'm not going to let you do that.
Listen,
I'm going to sit right here. I am talking to both of you like you
are,
want me
yes,
to.
sir. In
He
the state
verbally
of
abused
Florida,
me.
that's against the law.
Okay, it's against my law for me to be talked to like he talked to me.
I understand.
And I follow universal law, which trumps all this mess that y'all got going on here.
Ah, universal law. That law that nobody can define and isn't written down anywhere, but somehow trumps well-established written law. I guess we'll find out in a few minutes if that is the case. Spoiler alert, it doesn't trump real law.
So, like I said, you don't have no jurisdiction over me. You are on my earth. And if I decide to do something about it, I can right now. Look, when you look at this, you need to understand what this is.
I understand
and you need to understand who I am. And you need to understand that I have a power that I can use right now on both of you if you don't stop messing with me.
Threaten us. We're not here threatening you.
I'm not. You are threatening me.
No,
You're telling me you
we're
can.
asking
By
you.
law, I
We're
can do this.
asking
Well,
you.
by my law, I have the right to do what I need to do.
Yeah, so not the best of ideas to threaten the police with an unseen, mysterious power while you're in the middle of being investigated for assault. Just putting that out there. Also, in what alternate reality is informing you of the law you've allegedly broken considered a threat?
We're asking you, please, make it easier on everybody. We get this out
Why
of the way.
do I have to get out of my vehicle? I'm not, if I'm in my vehicle, you safe, I'm safe, everybody's safe.
We're investigating a crime that possibly you committed. Okay, yes. So we're investigating this. So we need you to step out, okay? Is this your son back here?
Yes, it is.
He's being completely cordial. Everything's being good, okay? He's fine.
Why won't y'all let him get in here?
But there's no reason. We're trying to get you out. We're not going to let him get in.
Why do I need to get out? If I'm not under arrest, why do I need to get out?
Because there's a possibility of you being under arrest.
Why do y'all have to arrest me?
For committing battery, sir. But we have to investigate that. And you doing the way you're doing it is making it more difficult for us. More difficult on you. It's more difficult on your son. You're here on vacation. We're trying to work our way through it. Okay.
Listen, guys.
Listen. Hey, there's no listening. Just be cordial. Step out of the vehicle and let's figure this out. Okay.
One thing I want y'all to understand is I'm not going to jail over something that petty.
Okay, so earlier on this incident was considered a judgeable moment for him, but now because he's on the verge of being arrested, it's petty and not worthy of jail. Yeah, that's not how that works. You are not a judge, jury or executioner, even though you clearly want to be. Anyway, speaking of arrest, here's two.
If two men in the street can't handle their business, if he's big enough to run his mouth to anybody he runs into and can just say whatever he wants to say out of his mouth, there's consequences for that. Okay? He suffered the consequences. And if y'all get in the way of his judgment, you bring it on yourself. And I'll get out. But I'm telling you,
Thank you, I appreciate
what you're doing is bringing it on yourself because you're getting involved in some shit that
you wouldn't mind standing right here by him. Okay, what I want you to do is turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Look, you don't have to do all of that.
You pull away from me.
This is why y'all, this is why.
Hey, back up. Back up. Fuck off. Go ahead and tase him.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back right now. Right now.
Put your hands behind your back.
I mean, what did he expect to achieve by jumping in on his dad's arrest? Now he's copped a charge for himself, like father, like son.
Why is all this mess? I'm not doing anything.
Don't you tense up on me or we're going to the ground. Do you understand?
This is not
I got it. Are you fucking retarded? Does it take that much to put handcuffs on?
I've been listening. This is what y'all do. Y'all just messed up for yourselves. I didn't touch either one of y'all.
Listen, we gave you the opportunity to go nice and peacefully. You want to resist, you want to pull away, this is what happened.
I did not pull away from you.
You absolutely did. Now you're catching an additional charge. You're going to be placed under arrest for battery day as well as resist officer. Do you understand that?
So now they are both in handcuffs, but it's not over for the son. He's been taking lessons on how to collect charges from his dad.
Push me open now? Go ahead and search him.
For what? I don't have any fucking pockets.
You're going to jail.
Okay.
So you're getting searched.
For what? I don't have pockets.
Doesn't matter.
It clearly does.
Stand up against the car. Don't move.
For what? For what? I'm genuinely asking. For what?
You genuinely want to know what will happen if you keep resisting arrest? Well, for that answer, just look at what happened to your dad when he tried it not 2 minutes ago. It didn't end well for him.
Have a seat.
When it comes to your soul, I hope you know it's mine.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Yeah, says the guy sat in handcuffs on his way to jail.
Is it the son ran up on us?
Did?
Yeah.
Good. He can go
I heard. Tase him. And I was like, I see him run up on our
This car
back.
smells like weed, so I'm searching his car.
He ran up on y'all's back. Whenever I went to grab him, he pulled back, closed his fist up at me, and whenever I went to grab him, he swung at me.
It's good. That's assault LEO, right?
His
Did he
back,
hit you?
I don't think he hit me. But he's definitely going for resisting. It's not assault LEO.
Searching his garage is like I said, I smell weed in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely smell it. I just can't believe he just, we were trying to be, I tried to talk him out of it, you see? I tried.
You're hella patient, man.
Yeah. Well, you,
I don't want him to step out, though, you see?
yeah.
You got knives all in there. You got knives all in here.
So yeah, that's what the unknown mysterious power was, I guess. Anyway, so now we get to hear the alleged victim's side of the story.
What's up, man?
I was turning in to go get something to eat. I went to go turn off the bridge to take a right.
Right.
This guy cut me off. I tried to go around and get away from him. He followed me here. I turned in here. Used my blinkers the whole time. And I noticed he was using his blinkers the whole time. He followed me. I went through the drive-thru. I was going to get something to eat. He got on the other side and said, I'm going to teach you
58.
some manners, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to get you. And then he parked
Stand by.
right here and proceeded to get out of his vehicle and just...
Did you ever get out of your car? Okay.
I had my seatbelt on the whole time.
Okay. You got your ID on you? Do you want to pursue charges on him for battery?
Find him.
Oh, we've got him.
Yeah, I want him. You can't do this to people.
Right, so the driver was charged with burglary with assault or battery, which is a felony, and resisting an officer with violence, a misdemeanor, with a cash bond of $51,000. The son, who could have just stood back and stayed out of his dad's inevitable arrest, was charged with resisting an officer with violence, a felony, and assault on an officer, a misdemeanor. He was given a cash bond of $6,000. Right, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. Right, take care all, and I will catch you in the next video.